So we're weaker than before rather than stronger than before. So what we need to do is reverse that trend. The Commander-in-Chief could have the wisdom of taking our Navy, which is sitting on the borders of Iran, and just back away. Just think of what kind of signal that would do within 5 minutes. The Navy is moving away. We're not going to threaten you. We want to talk to you. We want to remove the sanctions. We'd rather sell you products than bomb our country. The real sad part is that on the stage with me, no individual is willing to change the policy, and they're locked in emotionally, and they're loyal to the president, they're loyal to the party they think. They're not loyal to our tradition, the Republican traditions. They're not loyal to the principles of our country. They're not loyal to morality, and they're not loyal to our Constitution. That's what we should be loyal to. In a way, sanctions are an act of war because people die from sanctions, and we have had sanctions on Iraq for a long time.
What about Cuba?
Another neighbor that we have, not the best of neighbors, but I think our neighborliness could be improved if we wouldn't have sanctions against Cuba. Why don't we trade with Cuba? Cuba, we said we were punishing Castro. It looks like Castro outlasted a lot of our presidents. So it's time that we use a different approach, the approach that we have used since we actually had to lose and leave in the humiliating faction from Vietnam. Since we left, we've had trade with Vietnam. The president comes over here, we invest in Vietnam. There was no communist domino theory. China's become our banker, and we're at peace. What we achieved in peace with Vietnam is something that the French and the Americans couldn't achieve in 20 years with killing a couple million Vietnamese. Peace is the way to achieve victory. The founders of this country understood this well. They understood a lot of things. They understood monetary policy and a lot of other things that are very important. But they understood foreign policy as well. And that is why there is no authority in the Constitution to police the world. Matter of fact, there was no authority in the Constitution for presidents to start wars.
Yeah!
Make sure that is the case. So I can guarantee you, other than the fact that the Commander-in-Chief is in charge of the military, if we are attacked and you don't have enough time, you have an obligation to defend this country, but you have no authority to start a preemptive war. The issue of declaring peace, the responsible body is the Congress. That is the body closest to the people. So there should be a declaration of war. If a country threatens us, we go, we talk about it and debate it. We don't wait until we fight the war and then everybody's scurrying around, the politicians are scurrying around, and now they debate the war. It's a little late to debate the war now. They should have been debating it before the war. And there's a legitimate threat and there's a declaration of war, everybody should be behind it. We should fight it, get it over with, and not have these prolonged political wars that go on forever. One of the most dangerous statements I have heard from our administration is that the war against terrorism, and terrorism is undefinable, but the war against terrorism is going to last for a long, long time. That is only an excuse to have a war against our liberties here at home. just abuse of the law, but unbelievably, we have now institutionalized the notion that American citizens can be denied habeas corpus.